Hey guys, it's the Average Violinist here, and today we're back with another video, another reaction video of another piece of Hololive music, this time by somebody new, Takanashi Kiara from Hololive EN Generation 1, I believe. We're going to be listening to her Do You official music video, and I'll see how this goes. Expecting great things out of her. No pressure, obviously, but from what I've heard so far from Hololive, I'm loving it, so we'll see how Kiara stands up to the rest of them, shall we? Oh. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Holy crap, that sounded really nice. I didn't expect that ending, to be fair. I thought it was going to keep going for a bit more before it tried to fully end off really nicely, but no. What can I say? Brilliant song. First thing, a really big thing I want to point out, that is some great dancing. I know nothing about dance, but it looks cool, so I'm saying it is cool. I'm going to assume that is the actual person that's singing, Kiara, that is dancing with her model, because obviously with VTubers you could possibly have the dancer, because they're not in real life, they're not singing at the same time, unlike a real life music video, you could have somebody else that is a professional dancer dancing the model and just mocap that and then put it on her model. If you guys know, could you guys let me know if in the comments whether this was actually Kiara dancing or if this was getting a professional dance, because it feels very, very professional, because if it is Kiara dancing, I would be really amazed and impressed by that, especially on top of the music and the lyrics and all that. Anyways, let's get stuck into the analysis of this piece, and we'll go from the very start. I'm going to turn on subtitles just to make sure we do have proper subtitles for it. Yeah. Vocals produced Kiara. I'm going to confuse that a lot. Kiara. Choreography, Kiana. No idea who that is. Kira. Wait, did she say Kira? Oh, lyrics. That's why. That makes more sense. Yeah. Stop there. That's a nice big chunk for us to get through. Ad-libbing. Playing Russian roulette. Dangerous game. Another thing I would like to point out before we get fully stuck in is that I've noticed in between the first watch of this video, seems to be two personalities of Kiara of some sort. Similar to possibly this Cali video I uploaded yesterday, but not quite. But we have a more visual showing of two sides of Kiara, one wearing black, one wearing white. This one is obviously the one wearing black. I'm assuming this is going to be like the more risky, big risk taker, the more, evil one compared to the white one, who's probably more cautious and that sort. Playing Russian roulette is very risky, which is why I'm associating. It's very impressive with the visuals. Something that you can only really achieve sometimes, or you can achieve it much easier in a virtual environment than in real life. Got me love drunk. The voices layering are very nice. Listen to their start. We have this, as soon as we open, we have this glockenspiel kind of thing playing on. Just playing chords in a glock. It sounds like a glock could be synthesized. We've got this riser. So we drop. The drums. I think that's a drum kit of some sort. There's kind of clicking sticks together, and I think there's clap. Yeah, there's some kind of clapping. And then we just got this big heavy thumping synthesizer bass just come out of nowhere, just boom. And then we got this nice, I'd say it's like a trap beat or a pop beat of some sort. It's like definitely an electronic drum. It's nice. It's like a thump, most less like a drum, more like just like a thump. Just again. The clapping is very prominent at that point. It's very nice listening to the layers, because even the very first ooh, there's like about two voices there. They're like the ooh ones that are coming in there. Very nice layer of just a chord. Delay. The second voice is slightly delayed underneath. Yeah. It's very throwing me off. That's throwing me off. The way she says knew it. Sounds like she's saying knew it in the melody line, saying knew it, but then the harmony lines is kind of just slightly extending it a bit more, and extending knew a bit more, and then adding the it at the end. We've got that descending kind of big that there as we drop. Very instrumentally light. Very much just percussion and glockenspiel. It's very instrumentally light. Glockenspiels in a orchestra setting would be considered percussion. They wouldn't be considered anything else. Or like this is basically just an entire percussion section with no other instruments. The now 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 is also very nice. The tone change she has in her voice. No, no, no. Yeah, she's forming a nice chord there. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I need to go back here. Oh, I need to go back to it. Did I miss this? Whatever that is, it seems to appear from about here. First, it's just a. This is just kind of weird synthesizer that's just playing an offbeat syncopated note every so often. There, right there, it has played something like that right at that moment. That very high do do do. It's some synthesizer just playing a single note. Okay, nice cut out. The trap beat cuts out just the voice. The visuals are amazing. I'm unfortunately going to have to cut that off, but I know a lot of people, including myself, would really like to hear that again, but we had to go back. But like 4 different harmony voices going on down there. The simple synthesized, just bright note just being placed down every so often. It's very weirdly, oddly syncopated, where the synthesizer note just comes in on itself. It's like decides to come in at some point. It just feels like it. Comes on the 3rd beat there, but she's replaced the piano logo where you would typically have some big brand like Yamaha or Stein. Why have I forgotten the name of piano brand? Steinway? Steinway. There we go. I play the piano. That's not good. Or Knight. This is really nice, this bit. It's just hearing the oh going up. It's setting a nice big chord. She's using her own vocals as basically the instruments of the music to be her harmony, which is really creative, and it's hard to achieve to be able to record that many different times, make sure they all sound very nice with each other. Switch up. She has a stone statue of herself. And I'm gonna have to cut it off there again. This part is a big switch up. We went from a very melodic, very light trap beat with some glockenspiel, some very happy session notes, to a just the drums. Just the drums, nothing else, just a big thumping beat. Synthesized thumping beat going on there. Bam, bam. It's like this, someone's pulled a modulator as they went down this drum, and they just pulled the modulator down as they bend the pitch down as they started hitting the drum every time. Yeah, you can hear it again there. Very, it's like a rave kind of beat, something you would hear at a rave. I could probably speak from experience from that, but yeah, no, something you would hear at a very big party of some sort. It's weird, but it works. So that's about as much as I can say. It's weird, but it works. From a musical, from a musical theory standpoint, it's weird, but it works. I can't comment on it. I'm doing this. They're getting millions of views off of this. I can only comment from a music theory perspective, and that's about it. I do not I'm not being condescending when I say like it doesn't work from a music theory perspective. It's just what I've been taught, and I'm just giving my thoughts towards that because like great respect to all these artists. They are making it big, and they did something to get it right. So I'm just saying it kind of screws with my mind a little bit, but it sounds nice. So I think at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. There's just some reverb also. Another voice again is behind that with some extra. This is interesting. This is really, I think it's about an octave and a bit. I think it might be an octave. It's above an octave, it sounds like. Yeah, it's probably above the octave. Probably exactly on the octave, actually. I'm not confident in that. It sounds weird because she's not really singing it. The lower line, the thing that you can mainly hear is the lower line. She's not really singing it. She's kind of saying it. It's like an aria and an oratorio, all those where it's speech singing, where you're just basically mostly talking. It's not rapping in a sense. Rapping is a subset of that, but this would just be plain speaking. So I can't really pinpoint the pitch of exactly the top. They're kind of speaking, so I can't really pinpoint the pitch that they're exactly would be singing at. We're back to the big trap drums. Like these scene changes are great. We're gonna stop it there. Ooh, okay. We've got the clap, 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 clap drum roll into it. Not really much going on. We've got this lower synth playing its own wee tune actually. Let me hear it and have a listen to this. That synth starts slightly early. Wait. Okay, no, it's the same synth that I thought has been playing there actually. Yeah, the synth starts playing. So it's really funny actually why I confused that, because in this case, in this verse or this area, the synth that's playing in the background is acting as percussion. It's not acting as a harmony as much. It's more acting as percussion to keep the beat. But the role gets switched. Its role changes despite playing something similar in chorus. You'll hear it here. So here you'll consider the clapping comes in for proper percussion. It's what the difference we call tune percussion and non-tune percussion. One has a definitive note and can be played with different precise notes, which would what the synth would be categorized as, and then you have what will come in the chorus, which is like a drum kit, doesn't have a set pitch. It's called untuned percussion. So now the synth is still kept going, but it's definitely much more of a harmonic role than it is what do you call it? Percussive role. You got the clapping and you got the clapping and keeping the beat on. It's very syncopated too. So it's not syncopated. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Ooh, voice. Ooh, voices. I am dying for these harmonies. These vocal harmonies are absolutely phenomenal to listen to, especially when you really deep dive into them. Just hearing it's something that's definitely with these songs is much more difficult, just because you have no instrumentals, or you have very minimal instrumentals. You have to rely on vocals for harmony. You have to fill the song out and not have it sound very dry, plain, and very empty. So Kiara's done a really good job. Whoever produced it, Kiara included, has done a really good job at making sure this song doesn't feel empty and it still feels filled despite having no instruments or very minimal instrumentation. Also, this choreography is great. Stuff like the scene changes where she keeps moving. Again, I'm so really sorry I'm pausing this so many times and going back. But stuff is popping. Stuff like this where she's dancing like here, right? Scene change. There. Right? Scene change, and she's still dancing the exact same thing. Within another comment would be that within at least the virtual world, it's much easier to do something like that because the model is a separate entity, of course. So whoever mocapped it could just splice it at that exact moment, shift it over, and change the background. Whereas in real life, this would be so much more difficult because they would have to get this stuff. Not to say that they didn't have to get this on point for the mocap, they did, but there's a certain added extra difficulty when you have to replicate the exact same thing on a different set. So I would say yes, it's something I probably really do appreciate about virtual music videos is that it makes our lives so much easier when we have to make a music video and not have to deal with the scene change and having the choreographer or the dancer have to replicate the exact same dance full out and a completely different scene in a completely different place, maybe a different day and a different time. These visuals are great though for being virtual. Take that there. Cut out of everything. Got this kind of DJ ripping kind of sound getting played in whatever that was. I can't tell if that was just her voice doing that or if someone actually did again, ad-lib. The synthesized strings, just two random synthesized string notes for very random. Bum, bum, something very odd. It works. It's like someone's tapping the keyboard in the synthesizer, tapping once, so tapping twice, and then playing chord and then chord, because you can hear the individual notes come up right before the three chords come in. Bum, bum, chord, chord. Got this kind of bongo-y kind of drums going on in the synthesizer too. Whatever bum 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 is going on down there. Thumping bass, big synthesized bass chucked in there for good measure. Very, very jarring change there. Like, we're nice, we're still nice. No, this kind of just hits. More beautiful harmonized vocals. Chorus again. Extra ad-lib with those. Counter melody. Counter melody. Oh, nice. And we're back to this. Back to the chorus. Again, weird high voice going on in there. I can't speech singing. Again, very layered vocals, pull out everything. This constant synth bass beat has been going on for a good wee while. And there it goes. Kiara, Kiara. May as well put that in there because why not? Ooh, this is a nice part. Got this really nice calm part. Just that there, right? We got that really nice. Sounds like the glockenspiel, just like about a percussionist holding about like four headers or sticks, hitting on the glockenspiel to make this nice chord. That is something that percussionists do. I've seen them hold 5 or 6, and I've also seen 4 percussionists play on the same glockenspiel. That was an experience. Ooh, better syncopation. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, vocals filling out the space, stopping it from being empty. It's brilliant. How many layers? It's really fun for me to actually see how many layers I can actually hear out of some of these. There's about 2, 3, 4. Again, speech singing. She's not singing an exact pitch there. Some of that harmony is not precise pitch. Especially here. Here. Be making me feel so right. Something not quite singing, but kind of speech singing. So she's trying to gain third pitch, but it's not quite there. But that is the point. I'm not saying she's not singing deliberately at pitch. It's a deliberate thing that she's doing. The meeting of the two sides, I guess. Again, another synthesizer rear. Again, twisting the vocals, modulation down. Back to the chorus. Ad-lib. The ad-libs are going really well. Okay, we're going to stop there because that is the ending, so it's slightly different. So the instrumental stays relatively the same because there's already minimal instrumentals. Two sides, orange and purple, I believe. Here. I'm going out there. That's also, not to say it's a bad dance, but it's also kind of funny. As far as I know, Kiara has this theme of being a phoenix, I believe, and has her fans have this brand like KFP, which is meant to be like a ripoff of KFC or something. Not a ripoff, sorry, alternate universe thing. Kentucky Fried Phoenix, I think that's what it stands for. I'm not sure, but I was about to say, there's something about this bit here. This dance where she's raising her arms and doing that. It just makes me think of something like a chicken or something. It's kind of funny in that sense, and it's cute, but it's not. I'm saying this not in a bad way. She looks like a chicken. You know, some people saying you look like a chicken dancing, it's a bad thing. In this case, no. It's a really nice dance, but it gives me this weird feeling of her looking like something like a chicken. I can't get that thought out of my mind now, and I'm sorry if I put that thought to anybody else's heads. It's like she looks like she's dancing like a chicken. I don't know what's came over me for that, but keep moving. It's a beautiful dance, though. More ad-libbing. Ooh. Oh, Love Me Too. That's La La Love Me Too. That's what it's like. It doesn't sound like she's saying La La Love Me Too. La La Love Me Too. It doesn't sound like she feels like she's saying Feel the Same Again in the higher line for some reason. I like it. We come out with something, well, obviously Haze. We've got this, I think we've just left with the percussion. I think there's a bunch of clicking, a bunch of clapping, and a bunch of bass drum being... Whatever that is there, actually. It's like some kind of hitting the metal and it's being vibrated or something and modulated weirdly about the synthesizer. That's about my analysis for this video, I think. There is a lot in there. Ending comments. This is a brilliant song. It's a brilliant example of what you. It's a brilliant example of a song where you don't need all instruments to fill out the song. if you're skilled enough, as in like Kiara, you are able to, something I am not able to do, funny enough, fill out a song with mostly just your voice being your accompaniment, instead of having instruments. Having percussion is like the main instrumental group that's being put into the song. But her voice is outstanding. She's able to fill out pretty much every nook and cranny of the song and stop it from feeling empty or dry in that sense. So I have to applaud Kiara for this beautiful video as well, the choreography and everything else on top of the music. So thank you guys for watching. I believe I will see you all guys tomorrow for another video. So see you guys later.